Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
We started by approaching different provinces, organizing ourselves as provincial structures, with the aim that at the end of the day we should have a national body. You'll remember that before 1994, South Africa was divided into small pieces of countries. Like we had Transkei, we had Bophuthatswana, we had KwaZulu-Natal, we had all others, those places. And then we didn't have a structure that can unite funeral undertakers in the whole country. I personally go around provinces trying to say, let's formalize ourselves. And there were challenges because people were saying, I was originally from an area, northwest, it was originally Bophuthatswana. I was seeing somebody coming from Bophuthatswana coming to tell people to formalize themselves into an organization in South Africa. Yeah. But at least we managed.
So we're trying to say, because we know our brothers are struggling, so hence we said, let's formulate this association so that we can bring everyone on board and try to develop them and capacitate them so that they become fully fledged undertakers. The name of South African Funeral Practitioners Association, which took us almost 2 hours to get the name alone, to agree on the name, because all provinces had to argue about the name. At an end, we agreed.
You know, people used to say we'll never achieve anything because people, they take black people not to become group of people thinking together and forgetting that we as black people, we know our black rituals so that we can manage to work with them according to our customs.
When we formed Safpa, we had issues that concerned black people in the funeral industry when they wanted to enter. Then among the issues was to sell financial funeral products which are classified as financial advice. Now, FSB was then established in 1998, and which regulates the funeral industries in terms of the funeral schemes or funeral insurance, which also FSB is responsible in regulating the banks and the insurance companies. They are issued licenses for the insurance companies to trade in that environment of the insurance. Now, funeral undertakers have got an important role that they are playing within their community, which means at the funeral undertaker level, a community goes to the funeral undertaker looking for a pre-need product, which is a financial product, which is a funeral insurance. Now, that brings the funeral undertaker to the accountability of being licensed for the second time. Because the first time the undertaker is licensed to conduct a funeral business. Now the FSB then issue a license to conduct a financial product. So that's where the funeral undertaker gets implicated into 2 licenses within the health department and within the financial department. The main objective is to protect, educate the undertakers, and also become a wagon of educating the consumer, which are our communities, which are not highlighted in terms of legislation, how it protects their interest.
Yeah, what we do in the Western Cape, if there's a complaint, we call that funeral director into our council meeting or executive meeting, and then we listen at both sides of the story, and then if we need sort of to discipline our member, then that's what we do, to protect the end users as well and to save the community from being exploited.
There is a federation that is being born because of Safpa. That federation is called Funeral Federation of South Africa. In the federation, Safpa is represented, NFDA is represented, and IFDA is represented. When we approach government on issues of legislation and others, we use that structure because that's where three organizations are in.
Safpa is representing the interest of the funeral practitioners.
Then the other thing is that through this initiative of especially Safpa and through the federation, we managed to establish a school called FAFA, Funeral Academy for Africa. Funeral Academy. Then that FAFA is a school, a formalized school. After getting graduated, you can do business anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. That certificate is recognized almost everywhere in the world. You can go America, you can operate.
We want to see ourselves being part of the regulation of the industry. The industry is not properly regulated.
I'm saying people coming together can achieve more.